praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakodash. Double honor to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone everywhere. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing the true doctrine. Across the four winds of the earth in all truth and in sincerity. I'm the Mod Ariyah from the Mississippi Camp. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. And this lesson don't quite have a title, but it's going into how all roads leads to the MOTB, okay? And it's been, the preparation's been going down for longer than I'm sure we can remember. The agenda, okay? Because we know Esau, the so-called white man that the Bible speaks about, the nation Esau, these top elites, bankers, particular families, wants to bring forth the NWO. You know, they want to be the most high. They want to offset prophecies. So they're using their blessing, okay, their sword, being the rulers of this world, the resources of any nation they go to, you know, and they're applying it. They're applying their resources, their money, their time, their wickedness, okay, to try to obtain their objective. Having everyone as slaves, digital slaves, watching every move everybody make. Again, wanting to be the most high. But the Lord has set a ceiling, a roof over their head that they can't go beyond. But they're gonna think they're filling their bellies. They're gonna be feeling confident about what they're doing, thinking they're gonna actually obtain their NWO, but the Lord is going to shut that down. And it's a video that I'm going to post at the end of this lesson, and it's going to show how they're continually working at their agenda. Now they have this thing called the orb, which looks like an eye, for you to get your eyeball scan. And who knows the complete reason why, but we know they're getting it ready for that facial recognition, okay? They're getting it ready for eye scans to be able to do anything. It's all the roads leading to the MOTB, okay? The RFID-MOTB. So, in that orb, I had just happened to look it up on the etymology dictionary online, and it goes into something, let me see if I find it, called it like a heavenly body, right? Let's see what it say here. Orb, O-R-B, a sphere or globe, something spherical or circular orbit or a heavenly body. Okay? So, you know, this is a part of getting their so-called heaven, you know? This is a part of their godly eye, if you will. You know, we always heard Big Brother watching. So it's just another way of him to watch, program, lock in. And like I say, this type of agenda has been building up since, you know, from my experience of knowing the truth now, the times that, you know, you used to have food stamps and they came out with the food stamp card. They started coming out with debit cards. Okay, advanced on to what? You got your cell phones. Now you can use your cell phones to scan, purchase, order things. And whenever you're using your cell phone, it's constantly taking photographs, okay? It's constantly taking pictures of your face. And I had did a video in the past here a few weeks ago how the apps, the different apps they have, especially the app that make you look older and everything, that app, in my opinion, speaking as a man, it's just showing or getting the actual physical look you would have if you were to get older. You know, so you can still be identified. You know? It goes in the digital monetary system because the money is about to be done away with. Cash, it's going to be a cashless society. Okay, these Federal Reserve notes, which is worthless anyway because it's not backed by anything. A legal tender, you know, it used to be backed by silver and gold in the 30s. Before, you know, around, I think when I'm mistaken, the early, late 20s, early 30s or somewhere in there, or up into the 30s. You know, it was bagged by gold. But now it's just a false sense of credit. You know, you're born in debt. And when they bring forth this MOTB, they're gonna have all these goodies for you, you know? They're gonna offer you certain amounts of money if you take it. You know, the Bible speaks on the hour of temptation. Okay, they're gonna offer you certain amounts of money to take it. Okay, they're gonna offer you, who knows? We see how they did when the jab came along. Food, money, all kind of prizes, vacations, you know, you name it. Anything that they feel like Jake will be willing to take or take advantage of, they put it out there. And I say, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because you're the primary target. These other nations, they're just collateral damage. The primary target to destroy is you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel. You're the primary target to destroy. Okay, you're the primary target to separate from your power. And that's what they want to do, separate us from our power so they can offset prophecy and they can obtain their NWO. So they can try to have victory. But it's not going to happen. Let me get another scripture here. Well, I don't even think I got a scripture. Let me get a scripture here. We got here. Salaki. Driving, of course, so brother, just bear with me. I want to go to, can't seem to find it, Book of Deuteronomy 28 and 48. But basically it goes into how, you know, we shall go to our enemies for the want of all things. For the want of all things. Okay? Because the Lord, you know, as part of our punishment is putting us under oppression of our enemies. Right? And if you got to go to your enemy for the want of all things, you think he's going to give you something that's beneficial, something that's going to help you? Something that can sustain you? No. He's going to give you something to destroy you, something to weaken you, okay? Something that's going to allow him to be able to conquer you. He's not finna give you something that you can stay 10 toes down, if you will, hold your ground. No, he's seeking to destroy you. And the Lord put this man in a position where he's beating the shit out of Jake. But with all that being said, the Lord also preserved a remnant. Okay? It's 12 nation of Israel, the 12 different tribes. The Lord reserved a remnant, 12,000 out of each tribe, who would not bow down to Baal, who would acknowledge their offenses, okay, and do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to the best of our ability. Abaratazah, Lord willing, we're those men who are humbly and wholeheartedly doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in all truth and sincerity. Okay? But to go to your enemy for the one of all things is not going to be something that's going to prosper. Okay? Your enemy is not going to look out for you. He's going to seek to destroy you. That's why, David, King David, was always praying to the Lord to, protect him from his enemies, deliver him from the wicked, because this devil, he's going to come down that great wrath because he know you have but a short time, thus said the scriptures. In that short time, he's trying to still obtain his NWO, so he's going to be like a scripture say, a madman sparing none. So, get another scripture here. I thought I had some scriptures lined up, but it's all the spirit, just going through the spirit. But when you go into the book of Revelation, what did it say? He's called all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand of their forehead, right? And if you don't receive that mark, it says what? You won't be able to buy or sell. So, at the end of the day, we got to depend on, lean on, and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And don't trust in this devil. Pray to the Lord for more faith, endurance, patience, and believe that the Lord's words are faithful and true. Because when this devil really drop that hammer, okay, it's going to get real bad out here. You're going to be pilgrims upon the earth. You're not going to be able to just go into a local grocery store, a local supermarket, a little corner store, and purchase you something, some food, something to drink, some water, things of that nature. No. You're not going to be able to do that unless you bow down and take that tag, if you will, because that's all that MOTB is a tag, a marking day oil to mark his cattle, okay, mark his property. But as long as you believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, trust and believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hey, the Lord got us, man. But you got to have faith. You gotta have that unconditional faith, man. That the Lord, again, words are faithful and true. And the things that he said, he'll make them good. So, Lord willing, this is an edifying video. And like I said, I got a little video clip at the end to go into this orb, and showing how Esau is making another step towards bringing that MOTB. So, hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
On this show, we are very concerned about the future control of our money supply and the control that comes with it. And as I speak these words, look at your screen. Thousands of people around the world are lining up to have their eyeballs scanned with the promise of free money. Yes, this video is from overnight. And we'll get back to this video in a second, because look at all these people waiting to get their eyeballs scanned so they can get some free money. Earlier this week, we asked you if you would let the government implant you with a microchip in your hand. In return, they would give you $2,000 a month in universal basic income. Most of you said, no way in hell. Absolutely not doing that. No way. But I argued that for every one person that says no, there are going to be 5 more that line up that say yes. Please inject me with a microchip so I can get $2,000 a month in universal basic income. I don't care if you track everything that I do. And this is how they will control us, of course. They'll know your movements, your buying habits. They'll limit what you buy, what you're able to buy, everything. They'll know everything about you. We don't have to imagine it. In fact, it's already happening. And here it is. Look no further than WorldCoin. Look what happened this week with the rollout of WorldCoin. It's a cryptocurrency that promises a universal basic income. The only thing you have to do is give up your eyeball, your biometrics. Go to a scanning location near you, get your iris scanned. Basically give iris data to an AI supercomputer. That's basically what this is. Here's what the orb scanner looks like. You can probably, how many of you in the chat have actually seen these things? You've seen them at supermarkets, you may have seen them at shopping centers. They're like an orb with a sign that says WorldCoin. You're like, what the heck is this?
Yes, because I've seen Flight of the Navigators.
Yeah, stare into this thing, let me put my eyeballs up to it, scan the app, and then I'm going to get some free money. So just so you don't think I'm putting words in their mouth, here's how WorldCoin describes themselves on their own website. I'll read it verbatim. Introducing WorldCoin. More than 3 years ago, we founded WorldCoin with the ambition of creating a new identity and financial network owned by everyone. The rollout begins today. If successful, we believe WorldCoin could drastically increase economic opportunity, scale a reliable solution for distinguishing humans from AI online, while preserving privacy, enable global democratic processes, and eventually show a potential path to AI-funded universal basic income. WorldCoin consists of a privacy-preserving digital identity, World ID, where laws allow for it. A digital currency, which is WLD, their coin, received simply for being human. Just for being a human being, you'll get some money, basically. We hope that where the rules are less clear, such as in the United States, steps will be taken so more people can benefit from both. Okay. End quote. So you show up at one of these orbs, that's what they call them. Scan your iris and receive WLD coins. That's what you get. There's the orb. See, look at all these orbs. And this is their video, by the way, that we're showing. This is not me. This is like their promotional video here that you can see. And you can go to all of these different locations around the world and see these different orbs anywhere, shopping centers and everything. You'll probably find an orb operator standing by to scan you as well, another human being standing there with a name tag on. And according to WorldCoin, they've rolled out millions of these orbs around the world. Millions. Many of them in shopping malls. And they have many employees at each location. That seems really impressive. How do they manage to hire that many people and roll out that many locations? Are these employees being paid in dollars? Or euros? Or world coins? I have so many questions. So I set out to find out. At one WorldCoin location I found. Watch. I just ran into one of these WorldCoin orbs right here in a local mall. Look at this. Here it is. Scan your eyeball. So can you tell me, how does this work exactly?
Okay, how does the arm work?
How does the app work? So I'm scanning my eye in order to give over my biometric data to...
Exactly. So this is the thing. When you have like a crypto coin, you usually have to send your ID or something, right?
Right.
So here you don't need to, because we create something that it's just like your iPhone. You have your digital, right?
Right.
But they're trying to see the most effective way of doing it. So the digital, some people burn their fingers and they can't do it. The Face ID, which is used on iPhones, and when you're tweeting or something, it's usually like to hack images.
So it's much easier for them to just log you in with your eyeball.
Exactly.
Okay.
But in the app, you have an option there that you can choose or not. Like you can erase the picture or keep it with us just to train this artificial intelligence.
Why would they need to scan my eyeball?
It's just like a ID. So
it's just as simple as an ID.
Exactly. And also, this is because we're giving free coins here.
Right, so you're giving away free WLD coins.
Yes.
Free money for scanning. Why would they... How are the coins distributed? Why would they give me money for scanning my eyeball?
Well, it's not the scanning thing. The scanning thing is just so people people don't come here every day and save money because you can do only one time.
Okay.
It doesn't have nothing to do with selling your eyeball.
Right. And it creates sort of a universal basic income. They won't pay you every month. It's just one time.
No. You get 1 coin every week. Till
1 coin every week.
exactly.
Forever?
No, I don't know if it's forever. I think this is a marketing campaign. We're not getting free coins just so people be app.
Yeah.
This is just because we want people to know about it. But no one's gonna stop and listen and not get anything, I guess.
Right.
Maybe they will.
Do you mind if I ask, are you paid in euros or are you paid in WorldCoin as an employee?
No, I have nothing to do with World Coin. Like, I'm working here in the shopping mall.
Oh, okay.
Just explain to people,
But does WorldCoin pay you or does the shopping mall pay you?
I don't really know. But
You don't know who's paying your paycheck?
no, I know my boss. Yes, that's it.
But is your boss the shopping center or is your boss WorldCoin?
No, not work. Oh, she also works at work. I don't know if we can even film this.
Well, I'm just asking because it's a very interesting story, but you don't know who's paying your paycheck.
No, I know names and stuff,
But is it WorldCoin paying your paycheck, like as an employee?
yes, I think so.
So that's clear. So once you scan a digital currency token called WLD will be issued to you, which the company says will be tied to an AI-funded UBI that will be paid out to users for just being human. And that poor girl, I mean, she's working for the shopping center and she's just having people download this app and scan your eye, and she's a, I don't know, like young girl making whatever, very probably minimum wage, I don't know. And who knows?
You made her uncomfortable.
By asking questions.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's a valid question. Like,
She's there to promote
who's asking you to do this?
And what those people are doing actually is they're stopping people. Hey, come over here, come here. And then they grab people and they bring them over and try to encourage them to download the app. So,
What if you knew one of our kids had already done it? Like, sure.
So is it not a valid question then for me to turn the tables and ask questions of them? Like, you're flagging us down so that we're going to get our eyeballs scanned. Can I ask you a few questions about what they're doing with this information?